Quite a few things have happened to us since the last video, certainly pertaining to griefing. Here is some live on-the-ground footage of a statue that was built. What the fuck is going on here? We managed to get some aerial footage from the scene. I apologize for that truly harrowing footage. Next, a grief that was pinned on us. The final two stories of today are the murder of almost all of our livestock. That sucks. And Ultra was killed for his skull. Ultra's killer is still here, and I'm getting word in that his friend might be about to get mad at me. Well, make sure to set your spawn too.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Who is Aloe Vera?
Fiery's friend. It's Fiery's friend.
We need Fiery to leave. I'm so hurt.
Tom could join.
Jesus.
Oh, he's threatening you now.
I think he's either doing that or he's mentioning his friend.
He also took the head off of the scarecrow.
Great. Well, I'm gonna upgrade my gear. It's not gonna be good enough to actually fight them yet, but oh well.
They killed all of our animals and dug a hole to bedrock.
Where you at, guys?
That's why we were trying to get him to go away.
I'm at Eek's place. I'm
We're at
getting gear.
Eek.
Okay.
I swear, like, we stats. I swear, but I think someone stole from me.
They did
Probably.
steal. I 100% would believe that they stole.
Well, now I have diamond gear,
Oh, I see.
so this is something.
I
Tomodachi.
swear I think something will happen soon.
Well, yeah, it's very clear that Fiery is telling Aloe Vera to come here and kill us. And by us, I mean me at least. I just can't tell what's happening. My game keeps freezing.
Probably.
If they keep attacking us, we have gunpowder, and sand's not that hard to find.
No, I mean, I agree.
True, I guess.
I think we could just camp up here.
True. Let me. I finished
Tom can't get up here. He doesn't have a water bucket.
Oh,
I have a water bucket. Don't doubt me, bro.
we probably can't kill him even between the three of us, could we? Because
Oh,
he's not that bad at fighting.
we probably unless
Yeah,
we can do fall damage killing. That's the only way we can kill him.
Yeah, but I don't know if we want to
and
do
I'm
that.
pretty bad at PvPing. But I don't think it's wise to start a war right now. I mean, they are probably trying to kill us right now, seeing how he's at our
He's just sitting here.
base.
He won't leave.
Yeah. Well, I have power 4 on my bow, which is good, but it's not really enough.
But he has netherite.
I'm sure he is better.
My gear is pretty low, especially my iron pants.
Yeah, well, none of us have good gear.
And,
Like, I just got
I-
diamonds and it's
shield.
barely enchanted.
I have 7 diamonds and that's it. We are fucked. I think if we actually start going to war or something, we should probably move to a different place because they know where we are at. We could
Yes.
probably leave this, but we should probably move our valuables to somewhere else.
Do you guys want to just exit around the back? I have a boat, so I could bring someone down with me. He might not notice.
Should I stay here
It's your decision,
just in case?
if you want to. I'm going down.
Because
Nolan, are you coming with me?
Yeah, I'll go
Okay.
with you.
Alright,
Where
we'll
are
work
you?
on the lake
okay,
right here.
I'll stay here, checking him.
Notice if they start coming back behind the penis.
I think he already spotted you guys.
I'm lagging a lot. It all froze.
Yeah.
Oh, I might die. I don't know what's even happening.
Yeah.
This is
I
crazy.
can't see myself.
Fiery is
There's
here.
so many mobs. Holy
Yeah,
fuck.
he's right beside you guys, so
I know.
I don't think it's wise to move right now. Yeah, he isn't chasing you guys, so you could probably leave. He's killing all the husks around our base.
Okay.
I'm back at the peanut.
I'll go down
I'm
and
gonna
distract
go.
him.
I'm going south. Just south on the lake.
Sean, do you have your bow?
I do.
So if they come after us, we can run to the mile and let us outboat them.
Okay. That's a good idea.
This is pretty like childish to like be doing, but
Act like
I don't know why
immature,
they
like
give. Yeah,
no. The thing
yeah,
Legitimately.
is,
I
like
don't know why they give.
when you're given no rules, the first thought should not be let's go terrorize people. Like
See, he wants
that
to
just
kill
proves
you.
how immature you are. Like, oh my god.
Oh, there, Aloe Vera is here. Yeah,
Okay.
they're
Okay,
here.
Let's
so
get out of here.
let's leave.
Yeah, you should leave, guys. I'll stay here. I don't have valuable stuff anyway.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, don't worry.
Holy fuck.
Hi.
This is not good.
Damn.
Alright. Get in. Hopefully the boat doesn't keep glitching. You coming?
Yeah.
What is happening? I'm glitched. I'm glitched. I'm
FPS
glitched.
drop. Hold on.
Go, 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 go. Oh, so Fiery
Oh,
was
he
here to
was
help us
here
from
to- I
Aloe.
don't believe him.
I don't
believe.
in the slightest.
Well, I don't know. I don't trust either of them, so it's definitely best that we leave. Although this isn't really the direction we want to go. Tux, come out where I killed.
It's
Why don't you should log or leave before he hits you?
Nah.
This boating thing is
In
not
the
going to
boat?
work. Yeah, I know.
I have to swim. Should we just?
It seems Fiery is still working with us then.
I don't think fire is
I'll
actually.
stay here. Don't worry. I'll stay here.
You might
Okay.
Even if I
you might be
die,
trying to pierce.
they had a deal. This feels very staged.
Yeah,
Like,
it does, but I can't tell
I
if they're
think
just being
Fire
dramatic.
is trying to.
Yeah, I don't think this is
No,
gonna work.
this
If we
feels
swim, we
staged.
just open.
Just tell me when you're like on a safe distance so I can find a way to leave.
We're pretty far. We've gone down the Nile a few hundred blocks. I think we'll just take it the full way south and then dip off somewhere. Hux, you have 1 min.
Why am I even the hostage here?
Bro, I don't know. And Aloe's just, I don't even know what the fuck's going on with Aloe.
Aloe joined. Fiery invited them, and Aloe said they wanted to kill people, but Fiery told them not to.
Okay. I found the ocean now that you were talking about. I see you.
Is from
Yeah,
Europe.
I'm running, bro. I'm
Yeah.
running. I'm using
Wait,
luck.
no, this is-
Fuck. I'm cooked.
Is this is real life? They're trying to colonize us. We're the Africans, and they're being.
Yep. Man, every
Yeah,
single
I
time
think
I
I
try to do
escaped.
something productive, it has to be interrupted
I
by
told them
someone
that-
just coming to mess with us.
I think I'm good, guys.
I asked
Fuck.
them, did you guys?
Okay, good. Oh, good. Fiery is actually with us.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
He's
I'm
still
good.
debating.
Off camera, we decided to set up a secondary and tertiary base, which I am not going to include in the video for obvious reasons, but we did get the opportunity to go and hopefully prevent further conflict with a treaty.
What did Pugga say?
Hey, just a question.
I'm not sure.
Hey, who wants to sign a treaty with me?
What?
Something about treaty.
Yeah, who wants to sign a treaty with me?
We're going to sign
What's
a
the
treaty.
treaty to do with?
What's the
A treaty.
Yeah, but like,
what's the
what is the
treaty
treaty?
about?
The day I decided to, go around blowing people's shit up,
You'll
Right.
get your.
you just,
So the thing about this is it's kind
you
of
just
the
say I'm
opposite
away
of
with.
that.
Oh, can you
Yeah,
ban
but
Plaga
listen, you
already?
say you listen.
Can you
you say I'm
unwhitelist
away.
Plaga from the server? Can you unwhitelist Plaga so we can't
Hey,
blow
no,
everything up?
hey, I ain't gonna blow everything up. I ain't gonna blow your houses up. I'm just gonna blow your farms up.
Alright.
Yeah,
We're just gonna
Mala, can
kill
you
you.
unwhitelist him?
My farm?
Not y'all farm. Just if you sign a tree with me saying you'll stay out of my way when I do my business, I won't touch you.
Mala,
Right.
can you
Isn't like, aren't you actively being blackmailed?
Yeah, you don't even have TNT. I mean, didn't Ultra take all your TNT plugin?
Yes, he ransacked it off my body the second you unwhitelisted me.
Oh yeah.
It wasn't the second you unwhitelisted
That's pretty funny.
you. It was a day after.
It wasn't a day after, actually.
It was a day later. Yeah.
No, I remember him
was
saying
a
he thought you would never rejoin.
I did.
Well, yeah,
I
evidently.
couldn't because I was unwhitelisted.
Yeah.
I
Wait,
kind
wait.
of couldn't.
Before I say a slur, wait, Tux, are you recording this?
Someone's gonna shoot it above my head and I'm just gonna have to run.
Hey.
I need food. Do you have food?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
Do you want
I
some?
got you, wait. Here, Nolan.
I've got loads. Don't worry, I've got loads.
I got loads too.
Oh.
You're giving me dead humans, Tux. That's not okay.
Yeah, take some more. Take some more. Take some more.
Whoa, the chair has health. The chair has health.
Yeah, I don't think you can actually hurt it though.
Waiting for Amon, Lucas.
I don't. He just. Have you seen what he's told her?
Yeah,
He said,
It's just a 10-minute
minutes.
drive back, depending on how it's
Yeah, I
going.
mean, I think he doesn't expect us to wait. So.
I think let's just go on with it.
Just take your helmet off, Lucas. Take your helmet off.
All right.
Alright, well, let me share my screen. I would like to thank everybody for coming.
Lucas,
It's an
take
honor
your
to
helmet
have
off.
I'm not
the
taking my helmet
Tuxcat,
off.
the Ultra Miner, and of course one of the good leaders of France. As leader of Rome, I'm a neutral party and all this, but I do want peace and prosperity. So here we go. Let me share my screen. We're gonna start with the
Your
conflict
stream isn't now,
section. This is the Edinburgh Pact of War, Peace, and Justice. We're gonna first start with the conflict section. We're gonna go one by one, and if anybody has any disagreements, I'll let it be known. So our first one is that all nations must never use explosives in times of conflict or to start conflict. Conflict is defined as two players or more fighting to kill one another or cause harm to something or someone. Basic stuff. Anybody disagree? Anybody want to add something?
No.
I agree with that.
All right.
I
Two,
agree with
if
that.
any nation uses explosives to cause terror, to destroy property, or orchestrate a mass killing, all nations who sign this agreement must act in cooperation to hunt down and kill or detain the individuals or nation responsible. In the event of an act of explosive aggression, if any nations in this pact who are in active conflict must negotiate a ceasefire in a timely manner to deal with the threat. If a nation as a collective commit the act of terror, then that will result in a declaration of war by all member states. Anybody have disagreement?
No.
No, I agree to that.
Ultra, minor, 13.
I agree to that.
Stockpiles of explosives must be kept to one stack and hidden to outsiders in the case of terrorists, groups, or organizations looking to steal stockpiles.
Can I disagree with that?
Yeah.
What if we're using the explosives for like domestic purposes, like perhaps to mine out huge craters?
Hide it.
Yeah, just as long as you keep. We can disagree with like how much we can keep, but definitely keep it hidden to people who like Plaga, who
Yeah,
seek to do
Plaga
harm.
doesn't need to
definitely
do it.
not
That
psyched
means
about him.
Lucas, find a way to block off the farm so that Plaga can't take all the
Yeah,
gunpowder. That's what he's been doing.
So, do we want to keep the one stack? Do we want to change that? I mean, do we want to add a
I don't think
stipulation?
it's that significant, the amount of TNT that
not
is
that
stockpiled,
significant.
because, I mean, obviously, if we're retaliating against terrorist parties, it's okay for us to have the TNT. It's not like we can make stronger TNT. If people are using it for, like, getting netherite or mining, I think it's fine.
Yeah.
I don't care what amount they have.
Okay, so we can just keep it to stockpiles must be kept hidden to outsiders. in the case of terrorist groups or owners with pistol compounds. Is that good with everybody?
Yes.
Alright. Trading with TNT or other explosive material must be documented and publicized. If explosives traded by one of the member states is used in a terroristic attack, then that member state will be held liable and its leaders will be put on trial for negligence. See in 1.1 P section. We'll discuss more about trial stuff later on, but for now, this is just face value. Is this okay?
I have a question about it. So, does that extend to if you're producing gunpowder? Like, let's say Plaga went to you guys' gunpowder farm. Are you responsible for if he uses that to create TNT?
Well, if it's stolen goods, it's not negligence because you didn't openly give it to him. So if he steals it, then it's not your fault. But if Lucas, for example, were to trade gunpowder for like state secrets or anything like valuable to him, then he would be in negligence, and that could be put on trial for.
Okay.
If that's cool with everybody. Everybody cool with that?
I think that makes sense.
That is fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good with me.
All nations must never commit arson to destroy civil buildings or housing. Arson can be committed against government buildings, strategic fortifications, or destroy stockpiles of military gear. Everybody cool with that?
Yeah, I agree with that.
Sounds fine.
That's I think that's fine. Can we exclude like a palace if we do a palace to put our animals in as not a government building?
So you're talking
It's
about
gonna be a lore building. We do
Like
lore
for
stuff.
lore, we wouldn't actually make decisions from there.
Yeah, fine.
All right.
I agree with that.
yeah, that's fine. I would fall under that because really this is supposed to be just for like war. Like for example, I don't want like we should allow people to like if you need to burn down like a storage center where that has like a bunch of gear and stuff. You should be like if you want to burn people's chests, you should be allowed to do that if it's helping them like with their war effort and stuff. So
Sure.
Replace government buildings with legitimate government buildings. I feel like that kind of like
That would
takes.
settle it. Yeah.
okay, everybody cool with that?
Sure.
Okay. Combatants or soldiers surrendering verbally or with white banner must be detained without violence. Surrendering soldiers must remove all armor, weapons, and tools. Nations that formulate plans to fake a surrender can have its leaders and or commanders be charged with conspiracy to commit terrorism. See 1.1. Just at face value, is this cool?
It's fine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine.
Alright. So we're all cool with the conflict section. Nobody has any anything you want to add? Anybody has anything that they want to add to that?
No, I don't.
Not really.
I think this treaty will become more significant if Mala's advertising thing works.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, I didn't make the application.
it's interesting that we're signing this treaty because it's also this is applying to people who do not agree to the treaty. We can still this
Yeah,
legitimates
the
us
point of the
enforcing things
treaty is
over them.
that we should try to get more people to sign this. So like after this, we should probably ask like, hey, folk, you agree to this, or you know, even like just other people who join. Like this is like we're like a role model for like
Okay.
how
And
nations should act.
with what Lucas, I don't know what he was saying, but I heard him say at the end of the war, I think it might be worth putting in some regulations as to what is excessive at the end of the war. Like, I don't think you should be able to completely like take away someone's like homeland. Like if they are um Syria, you should not be able to just go into Syria and take everything they have and
Yeah.
make it so like they never can play again or whatever.
Mm.
Yeah, so like excessive war reparations should
I'd
not
say that
be allowed.
depends though. Like if somebody builds somewhere just to like spite you.
No,
Well,
I mean
that's
even-
why
that's different,
homeland.
but
Yeah.
It's at home.
I think context does matter because what if that person in Syria would like bomb somebody or they decided to rob everybody on the server? Like maybe an excessive punishment is not excessive at all. Maybe it's an adequate punishment. But
yeah,
it just
I
matters
mean,
about context. It
I
matters
think
about
it's just
context.
important we either have the authority to judge this on a case-by-case basis, or we very specifically set out what the guidelines are. Because it does depend. But like, you know, if you go to war with someone because like you don't like how close they are to you, and then you make it so they never want to get on the server again, because you like, I don't know, you like bed trap them, that kind of sucks.
fair. I don't know. I mean, what do you think, One
A
Piece?
lot of this isn't very important as of now, but if more people join, then it'll become more
Yeah,
relevant.
definitely.
All right, let's just go on. Well, once we all, I think, because this kind of document kind of like it's interconnected with each other, so it'll make sense once we look over the whole thing. All right,
Yeah.
on to the peace section. This one's a little more ambitious, though. 1. A formal criminal and civil court should be organized for future acts of crimes against the server. These crimes can be, but not limited to, explosive terrorism, arsonist terrorism, conspiracy to commit terrorism, attempted terrorism, explosive negligence, arsonist negligence, attempting to undermine human rights, undermining human rights.
What are
Nations
human
should
rights?
construct their own courthouses. Well, that's going to be later on.
Okay, sorry.
Nations should construct their own courthouses. If the location of the crime happens on or nearest to a nation that has a courthouse, then that nation may host the trial. All courthouses should have a place for the jury to sit, judge to sit, audience to sit, prosecution team to sit, and the defense to sit. Players charged are allowed to have an attorney if need be. We're really cool with that. Any
Yeah.
questions?
That sounds good.
Yeah, that sounds good.
All right. All nations will need to construct prisons to ensure that players will serve out their sentences or be held securely for trial. Prisons should be built to ensure that even with fist alone, it'd be almost impossible to break out of them. If a prisoner were to escape, then the nation leader or leaders will be held liable in the case of any future attacks from the escaped prisoner.
And that's
I mean, I agree with that to an extent, but it's quite difficult to like properly trap people in a prison in this game. So I feel like you really be held liable.
I agree. I think maybe the prisons should not be left to the individual states to carry out. We could just, as a collective, decide the locations for the prisons and collaboratively construct these. Maybe
Iceland would be a good
That's
place.
fair. That's fair.
Iceland would be
Well,
a
I
good
was thinking
place
that
because it's somewhere
an
accessible.
easy prison would be just put a person in a box and just wrap it in as many like mounts of obsidian and put it like underground or something. And that makes it so like even if you were to get out of the obsidian, if you have no pickaxe where you're gonna just mine all day in the stone, you're eventually gonna get caught. So
Just heal. You could just like starve yourself, surely.
I think we would have to set up a mechanism where we either
Yeah,
force
we'd
them
have
to
to
set their
a
spawn
beacon.
somewhere, or wherever they
I
spawn
think there's a way.
falls into
I think
something.
there's a way to set it so that you have like a bed in a separate room, but if depending on like exact placement of blocks around it, it'll respawn
you
them
spawn
in
the other
a
block.
separate
Yeah.
area.
Okay, well, we can look into it. I think maybe we
Yeah.
should first prioritize just getting even one prison that's actually good.
About 2.2, and then we can discuss liability later.
Okay.
Yeah, that
Okay.
Crazy.
We're all good with that?
That's fine.
yeah.
Okay. 3. All cases, civil or criminal, should be held with an appointed judge with a randomly selected jury. In the case of attempting to rig or undermine the fundamental right to have a trial by jury, that prisoner will not be charged and be deemed innocent of that charge. Everybody cool with that?
It's just,
Yeah.
it's cool. It's just difficult to have kind of a unbiased jury with how small the community is.
Well,
I think
I was thinking,
I was doing like an advertising thing using an application rather than just like free advertising.
and also the randomly selected jury, we can just do like a wheel, and then you're good. Even if like they might be biased, if it's randomly selected, then I mean,
What if we
it
just
can be
have
biased.
a person from each of our countries randomly selected?
Because
That
that's
could be,
not,
yeah,
I mean, we could, but it's not proportionate. You know, we have different amounts of people in each country.
Yeah, but like one from each.
Yeah,
Or
I
two from each.
understand.
Yeah, but how would that be disproportionate? What do you mean?
Because we don't have the same, like you would have essentially one person could be representing their
Oh,
country
okay,
that's
yeah.
themselves, or that country could be a dozen people.
Yeah, right. But how, like, that's not significant, surely. That's one person representing 5 people, like, all that different from one person representing 10, because they can just talk to each other.
Yeah.
Because wouldn't there be the same problem arise if it's randomly selected?
Yeah, I mean, it's hard
Because
not to
then
have,
you're subject to bias. I don't know. We'll see. I think it's definitely worth talking about.
Various stuff should be discussed at a later date.
Yeah, I agree.
That's fine, yeah.
At this point, there's no need for like extensive rules
No.
around.
Well, yeah, we haven't had war, we haven't established the courts or prison yet, so
We also only have
This
20
is a
people.
good this is a good base to have for now. I would say. All right, is everybody cool with 3? Move on.
yep.
All right. All prisoners are to not be mistreated or forced to do cruel or unusual punishments. So, like, if they already got charged and they're in jail, like, you can't just like make them dance around for you or whatever. Yeah, nothing weird like that.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, that's fine.
Acts of terror and peace with destructive materials or uses like explosives or fire are not allowed and will follow the same procedure as in Rule 2 in conflict sections. And it was just the if any nation uses to destroy property or destroy all nations have a significant cooperation. Basically, just that. This thing right here.
Yeah,
Everybody
okay.
cool with that.
Okay.
All right, so we're all good with the peace section. Now,
Yep.
this is going to be the list of fundamental human rights, so we all can. This is a little longer. These rights will still follow server rules as the main rule set. These rights are to prevent authoritarianism, oppression, and promote equality and justice. These rights are taken away in regards to charged criminals imprisoned. However, all prisoners should still be treated with respect in regards to their hunger, health, and safety. All members must uphold these freedoms and rights to ensure further prosperity for all. They're really cool with that little preamble, I guess.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
1. Freedom of movement, speech, assembly, press, and to build. All players have the freedom to travel, to speak their minds about their nation or government, to assemble and protest against their nation or government, publish news that is not state controlled, and build. Players have the right to build wherever that does not already have been designated as. I forgot to type.
I
guess
disagree with that last point. Because it'd be difficult, because somebody could just walk into my country and build wherever. So maybe like you could replace that with players have the right to maintain their property, which they have fairly built, if you know what I mean.
Well, I mean by build, like if you're in a country, your nation can't be there can be like you can't build there, or like you can't build at all. Like I am the only one that can build. You just live in whatever I want. Nation should have at least some area where if you want, you can go build this way, but this is my area. You can go build over there though. That sort of thing. Because I mean I have Rome and I don't want some random person to build in Rome either. But I'll tell them, you know what, you can go build in like Greece, or you can go build in like northern Italy, or you can go build wherever
Yeah,
else.
okay, I understand what you mean, yeah. I reckon if you replace that bit, like maintain property or build property within reason, or something like that, because I feel like it's a bit broad. Like, if there's somebody if you know, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get what you mean. I mean, I players have the right to build wherever that does not already have been designated as already owned. I don't know if that works.
Okay. I mean, what like defines already owned? Like, what do you mean?
I think what Lucas was trying to what he's concerned with is that he doesn't want like his own he doesn't want anybody just building even like in his own area. Like
Yeah.
building
Yeah,
like on his property.
I don't want people building like wherever they want in my country, like whether they're a citizen or not. Like, I'll designate them an area. Don't get me wrong, but I don't want them going around willy-nilly, kind of building what they want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do
Like,
countries retain the right to decide what is built on their land then? If people have the right to build wherever they want?
that's like,
Nations reserve the right to decide where one player may or may not build.
oh yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. Sure.
Alright, we're all good with one then.
Yeah.
Alright. Just freedom to defend against hostile attacks. All players have the right to defend themselves from aggression from other players, leaders, and government.
Yeah, maybe put
Yep.
illegal attacks, because like, someone steals something, obviously, then that's fair.
What illegal?
Well, yeah, all players have the right to defend themselves from maybe maybe put illegal in front of aggression. Illegal.
Oh, okay. I
Illegal.
guess. Illegal aggression.
Well, they have the right to defend themselves from legal aggression as well, right? We haven't said anything yet about like random attacks, have we? I think people
No,
should
but
have the right.
I feel like because we're agreeing like we'll intervene if it's like not upheld. If somebody's stolen something, we shouldn't intervene when that nation gets annoyed with them or somebody gets annoyed with attacks them.
That's fair.
Okay.
I think that's fair. So we're all
I
good
agree
too?
with the next one. Yeah, I'm
agree.
good with
Oh,
it.
yeah. Yeah, me too. I think we all agree.
Yeah, that goes
Right
without
to not
saying.
be enslaved. All players may not be enslaved who have not been convicted or charged with any crimes.
Yeah, no slavery.
Yeah,
That's wild.
I agree.
Yeah, slavery's so bad, you know.
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay, Ultra. Okay, Ultra. Alright, 4. Right to be assumed innocent before proven guilty. In trial, all convicted must be treated as innocent before charged with being guilty. Let's face it.
Agreed.
Sure.
Yeah. Right to
Also,
seek
maybe holding
asylum.
cells would be alright.
Oh. Yeah,
Sorry,
I mean,
like holding
yeah,
cells.
yeah,
Is
yeah. If you're
Well,
charged,
yeah,
you go to
we
a
need to
holding
have
cell.
that.
You go to prison. Yeah, we'll have that. It's just you can't like punish somebody for if they haven't been convicted of a crime. You can't like
yeah.
right to seek asylum. All players can request asylum in the case of conflict, civil war, or mistreatment by rogue governments or organizations.
Sure.
All right, 6. Right to own property. All players can own property.
Yes.
Pretty simple. Yeah.
Yes, all players can hold it.
Freedom of
Other than
thought,
bugs.
conscience, and religion. This one might be a little bit. All players have the right to think and believe in public or private what they choose and the right to change that as they please.
Yes.
Within reason, yeah. I don't want Plaga running on the Nazi flag, but you know, other than that.
Yeah, that's because these rights will still follow silver rules as the main.
Okay, yeah, fine, yeah.
All right, 8. Right for adequate living. All players must be given adequate living conditions to play in a manner which allows for prosperity.
Okay.
I agree with that. I guess what exactly does that entail?
Basically, they're able to craft, they're able to mine, they're able to like basically what I thought about it is that you're able to like gear up as you please, play the game as you want. You have a nice house that you're able to. You have all the essentials that you need to like. If you want to make a banner, if you want to make some netherite armor, if you want to go mining, if you want to store your stuff, that's the requirement. That's basically what entails prosperity.
Okay.
And then 9 is the right to defend human rights. In the case of an attack on your fundamental rights, you have the right to act by protesting, petitioning, rebellion, or war. War or rebellion must be last resort in the case of repeated attempts to undermine human rights.
I agree.
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
Okay, well that's everything.
Mala,
that
I have
written
I have
down.
an update you should include. The right to not be enslaved should be everyone except Bucked Bit.
Okay.
That's true. I agree.
Bucked has no rights. Let's write that at the top. Bucked has no.
Bucked is not a human.
Unpixel.
And Pixel.
And Bucked and Pixel have no rights.
No, I'm pixel. Yeah, you're right.
Should we, like, I don't know if this is necessary, but we could have kind of an international government zone where we could have, like, international court, the prison,
Oh, like
a
like
place
the
we can
main
do
prison,
meetings like
yeah.
this. Yeah.
Well,
I think-
couldn't we just continue to have the meetings here? I feel like that makes sense, considering the first one.
So
Sure.
should we turn Scotland into like the server land?
Whoa,
Like a
whoa,
prison.
whoa, whoa! I didn't say that. I
It
took
should
it
be
hard
server
meetings
land.
here.
Hmm.
I think
Well, we
Iceland
should
makes
try
the
to keep
most
it-
sense to have prisons and stuff.
Iceland should be the.
Okay.
Yeah,
we
it's
can
far
do
away
Iceland.
from everything.
So Iceland is prison.
And I'd say add another section. You know how in the US you can amend your constitution? Well, we should have a similar thing
Oh.
for that.
Yeah, I agree.
That's
I
what I
honestly just assumed we would be able to do that off the bat.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, but I feel like we should have something written in so we make it more official.
Okay.
And are we permanent members of whatever this is?
I'd say
Yeah,
I'd say like in the same way there's permanent security council members. I'd say us three are the main kind of players.
Okay.
That's true.
Well, stick like a chest under the table and put the
I was gonna do
the
like a
main.
lecture.
Just
You feel like
copies.
I'll
Just
do it.
copy it.
All right, nobody look at me. Don't look at me. Don't look at me.
Yeah.
All right. I got this lectern. I had it up my ass.
He's always had.
Um,
Oh, okay.
Oh,
There we
that's
go.
a weird place to store your lecterns at.
I mean, where else would you put it?
Makes a good point, Ultra.
Hello.
What's up?
Lala Yusufazi. This is a war zone. Holy shit.
Yeah, this is a little rough.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm used to it.
Oh, you should move your portal to the nether roof, and then we can move ours up there too.
Probably at some point I will, but. All right. Before you go over there, I'm gonna change stuff.
Yeah.
I'm just hand it
I'll
to
just
you.
take off my armor.
Let's get some good rolls.
Bring the hangover again. Why?
Mhm.
I'm talking to myself.
Okay. I have a gift for you. Hold on.
A gift for me. Thanks.
You're welcome.
I appreciate cobblestone because all I eat is rocks.
Yeah,
Okay.
true. I remember that.
My teeth are just like that.
Oh, awesome. Thank you. Got the nice armor.